I haven't recorded any fishing videos because I have lost my GoPro. I took it off the last time I was out fishing, set it down somewhere, and have no recollection of where I've put it. Sorry. So I'm using my regular phone today, but I want to talk to you before I get out the car and start casting stuff. As you guys know, I use a lot of vintage and antique kind of stuff. And I've been asked on how you date some of it. That was a big fish right there. Keep talking or shut up and go fishing. What I'm going to use today is vintage fly tackle, Shakespeare. It is an automatic Shakespeare number 1822 model FF. Now I'm going to insert into this video a chart that will help future Shakespeare users date their equipment. Out of all of that, the Shakespeare, the True Cast, the 1822 model FF, the FF is what's important. Each letter denotes a year. Now, as you can see in the chart that I'm about to put in, that was another big ass fish. FF corresponds to 5. 5, which tells me that this particular reel that I'm about to use was made in 1955. The last time I used that reel, just a few days ago, I got a nice little bass on a surface bug, and I'm hoping for similar here. Where I'm at today is a place I've been to a lot. It's familiar to you guys. It's the shitty little pond by where I work. I'm going to turn the camera around so you guys can see that. Hang on for me. You can actually still see the rings from where that big ass fish just jumped, and he was really close. So anyway, let's hop out the Jiggly-Mobile version 17 or whatever this is. Being poor, I go through a lot of cars because I can't afford to buy, anything good, top of the line, any of that junk. So I buy, used beaters, and I call them A to B cars because that's what they're good for. Oh man, there's lots of action. Lots and lots of action. Anyway, this particular rod and reel setup, the rod. The rod is something special too. The rod is a Shakespeare Wonder rod, and boy is it wonderful, it really is. Hot in there. Oh, let me make sure I grab the right one. That one. This is what we're using today. I'm going to set it up here so I can get you a close look at what I was talking about with those numbers. Take off my polarized shade so I can actually see what I'm doing. See, there it talks about the Shakespeare, and then down here is that number 1822 model FF. Like I said, the FF is what's important for dating purposes. That is 1952. I'm sorry, 55. I was looking at the number 2 when I was talking. So anyway, and the rod is possibly original. It is also a Shakespeare. It is a Wonder rod, number 100. I don't know what the number 100 means. But anyway, it belonged to my dad, and of course, as you guys know, people who've been watching my channel, upon his passing, his gear came to me, and I've been treating it like museum pieces. I've been curating them, cleaning them, restoring them, refurbishing them, and using them. That's why I consider my museum, that's what I call it. I call my collection a museum. A living museum, because I actually take the shit out and use it. It doesn't sit on a shelf anywhere. Oh, what do I want to throw on? Lots of good action on the top. Do I want a dragonfly? Do I want a popper? Do I want a spider? You know what? I want a cicada. I've never actually used this thing before. And it's the right time of year for cicadas. I'm going to tie this up. I'll be back. Alright. I'm all tied up. Looks good. A lot of action. I can hear a frog off in the distance. I'm going to take a couple steps this way so I'm not directly into the damn sun. I've never actually used this rod for anything that big, so this could be a short experiment. And I can't... Oop, big and out there. I can't record while casting, so I'll see you in a minute. The cicadas seem to get the interest of all the bluegill, but I'm noticing that there's a ton of dragonflies. And it just so happens I have dragonfly flies. Now, some of these I made, like El Gigante there. I made that one. I might throw that one. I made this one. And I made that one. I'm going to throw the big one that I made first. And then I'm going to throw the little one that I made after. The dragonflies didn't get it either. I'm going to try a basic black little popper here. And if I can find, yeah, a little red one. Thought I had a little baby white one. I guess I don't. Yeah, we're going to try out some poppers, see how we do there. I'm going to start with the black one and then kind of go from there. Kind of really want to put this big thing on here since it's weedless and drag it through the weeds on this end, but I know it's super shallow, just inches, so I don't know if there'd be anything over there other than bluegill. Somebody caught something, skinned it, and left the skin. As I was walking back to the car last time, I found it. Couldn't tell you what it was. Bass, probably. But anyway, I'm going to tie that up and get back to casting. Right where I was just standing. Starting to tick me off. I've been here at the shitty little pond by where I work for an hour and 45 minutes and caught one itty bitty baby fish, which I'll show you a picture of right now. Isn't it cute? And it's friggin' hot. Yeah. So I'm tapping out on this one. It's just really, really, really hot standing out here in the sun. for one little tiny fish. I just couldn't quite figure out what they wanted today. And a family came and they're across from me, and they don't know the fine art of casting without creating tidal waves. So they've pretty well scared all the fish. So I'm going home. Anyway, I will see you next time.